Tiffany, and I'm back with another video. The power went out in my house, and yeah, and it sucks, and I'm hot, and it sucks. Yeah, I'm back with another video, and I'm sorry I've been gone for so long, but yeah, I'm really excited to be back in the YouTube business. It's been so long, like. So this is the part 2 to my other video that I made, because in this video I really want to talk about experiences that I've encountered, more experiences, you know, because honestly I don't really feel comfortable sharing too much with YouTube, just because like I don't want to be labeled crazy when I go back to school next month. You know, so my butt is sweaty. You know, so I just want to really talk about this. One thing that really got to me was the fact that I had a mental breakdown in my 7th period a couple months ago, because we were doing this segment on paranormal activity, and we had to basically we had to talk about paranormal activity and what we went through in our lives, and just, you know, stuff about paranormal. And I came to the realization that my whole life, I swear on my life, my whole entire life, I've been followed by paranormal activity. Oh my god. Now don't think I'm trying to be the next Simply Nessa, because guess what? I'm not. Like, I already see the comments. I can predict the comments. They're like, oh my god, next Simply Nessa. No, I'm just being myself, and I'm sharing my truth with you all, and I would appreciate it if you guys didn't call me a liar and thumbs down my video, because I'm not lying. So give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, like, it was crazy, and I had to excuse myself and leave and literally cry, like, oh my god, I'm scared as hell. Why is all this following me? So that's a whole nother subject and a whole nother situation I don't really want to talk about right now. But what we're gonna talk about is paranormal activity. I'm gonna sip this paranormal tea. I don't even know what it's called, but we're gonna hop on this subject because it is crazy. Now, I know it's really random because I'm bringing this up and it's not even like October, but for October I'm scared, y'all, because oh my god. So my first encounter, I don't even know, just I don't know. My other video, it was like my other paranormal video where I was talking about my scariest paranormal encounter, I guess. When I was 4 years old, I was like in this house. I always felt like I was being watched. I would tell my parents, they wouldn't really listen to me, because, you know, you're a kid, so they don't want to listen to you. And yeah, so I say a lot. I'm sorry. So my parents, they would get me these dollies, and I used to love Baby Lives. Like, I used to have an obsession with Baby Alive baby dolls, and I would always get them all the time. I always used to have these dolls. They were Baby Alive. Now that I really look back at it, they were saying like my name. Like, they would call me by my name and tell me certain things to get them certain things. My mom would also hear this, but she thought, because these Baby Lives were so expensive, she was like, okay, if it's so expensive, and then of course it's gonna say your name. We didn't really know. We were straight off the boat. We didn't really know. Like, we were like, okay, this is totally perfect. This isn't weird at all. I noticed that my doll stopped talking, and I asked my mom if she could replace the batteries in the doll, and she saw, and then my mom told me, this doll, I didn't fill it up with batteries. Like, what are you talking about? And she unscrewed the back of it, and she saw that there was no batteries in it. The creepiest thing was, it was one of those stuffed dollies and stuff that didn't really like move its head. It was just stuffed and it only talked. But I saw this baby, it was like moving and stuff, and I'm pretty sure my mom saw it moving too. So that really creeped us out. So my mom threw that doll away. I remember her leaving with the doll. Until this day, I've never gotten it back. Obviously, I wouldn't get it back now. I'm like 16, like 15. Oh, I want to say she threw it away because I got another doll when I was going out in the neighborhood, and I saw it by the trash can, like on the floor outside. So I was like, she threw it away, and I didn't want to bring it back in because that's germs, and even till this day I'm a germaphobe, so I don't really roll with that. So like, this doll, It was those olden time Baby Life, so like when you ripped it out of the package, it needed batteries. So, you know, just for like weeks, I didn't really put batteries in it because it was talking to me. So I thought, oh, okay, this is fine. This is okay. I was a kid. I didn't really know. And the reason I'm so chill about this is because I've experienced and encountered so much supernatural. At this point, it's like normal to me. Ooh, the power's back! And power went out and it came back. So don't be creeped out like, oh, no, it's just, it happens, it happens. People are broke, it happens. Yeah, that was the first encounter. Like with toys, they would always talk to me and move around me, even if they weren't battery operated. Talk to them and they would talk back. And I know you're like, that's a kid's imagination. You're like retarded. Honestly, why are they turning on the heat? That is weird. That's not creepy at all. But anyways, yeah, I was like, yeah, I feel a really weird, like, mystical vibe around my body. But I'm not gonna dare say it's supernatural, because that would be too relevant to the video. And that would creep y'all out. So, am I gonna say that? No. It's totally the power coming back. A second encounter. This one I liked the most because my parents were a part of it. So they couldn't really think I was crazy anymore because they saw it for themselves. So I, for one, was like, it's lit. They think I'm not the shit. I was excited because I'm like, hey, my whole family thinks I'm crazy because I'm seeing all these things and I'm hearing all these things. Finally, they can experience it too. It's a 2-for-1 family deal. It was lit. I was excited. I was happy. I was just scratching my nose. I'm getting like scared now. Like, what is this? Oh my god, I cannot. My ADHD. I cannot stay still for 1 second. We were in the living room. I don't remember how long ago it was. Just know it happened. And my brothers went out with my dad. You know, I don't know where they went. I think it was, gosh, Jesus. I did it again. Woo! I don't know. It was that place where you use the car to play the games. You put it in that place. And they came back with this toy car. They had fun with it and like all this stuff. And they're really destructive because they're twin boys. They're gonna be like crazy. So the next day, the antenna was all bent. And they said that the batteries in the toy car got lost. Now, I don't want people like, oh my god. I don't want people to be like, okay, why do all of your stories have to do with batteries getting lost? You have to understand, when you live with a lot of people that own Xboxes and PlayStations and other things, and they have lots of TVs in your house, batteries are a huge deal, and you're always taking them out and putting them in, and you're putting them in the Xbox control thingy, and then the next minute you're putting them in the remote. It's like, in my house, batteries were always a huge deal. Yes, most of these stories will include batteries being lost and these toys just having a soul of their own, because, you know, that's just how it is. It's not a lie, so stop attacking me. I'm preparing for the attack when it hasn't even happened yet. My hair actually grew and I actually found my edges. I say so a lot. I'm so sorry. The day came when my brothers were in the garage and they were like controlling the car or like whatever. And I came in and then I was like, that's so lit. That's cool. So I took it. I'm always the cause. I always mess things up for some reason. Like, I'm always torturing them. I feel bad, but like, dang. I broke the remote controller. I think I dropped it and a button popped out. You know how flimsy, you know, what you win at Chuck E. Cheese's, it never stays good for like more than a month. Because, you know, stores. So the button popped out and the little antenna thing controlling it broke. So then they looked at me and then I was like, I left because I thought, okay, I broke their toy. I'm sorry, okay, it's broken, right? So I was in my living room just chilling like a villain, watching some Family Odd Parents or Family Guy Parents or Very Odd. I don't even know anymore. I was watching TV and I see them like running back and forth because the garage door was like open and stuff, even though we were told to close it. We were rebels. I don't know why I did that. I go back and I'm like, why are they still playing? Isn't it broken? And one brother, it's so weird how twins just are like so different. My brother Brian, I'm sure you've seen him. he was like, this is creepy, the toy's still moving. And then my brother Brian was like, I don't know what's the problem, it is working. Like, they catch on quick. Cause sometimes I feel like I'm not the only one who sees and hears things, because they catch on to creepy stuff, you know. So they were creeped out, and I was creeped out. I was like, how is it moving? So then we're like, probably it's running off of battery. We opened this thing and the batteries don't work. So we're like, okay, because we took the batteries out and put them in the remote and tried turning on the TV. The batteries did not work. So we just took out the batteries to just see if it would run. Oh my gosh, I swear on my life, oh my god, like, this is crazy. It was at the front of so our garage was at the front of our house, next to the door where people enter. This car sped all the way to the chair area. It was hitting the chair, and it went around the chair onto the table. We were like, oh my god, we were going ballistic, insane. This is West African children seeing this. We think it's witchcraft. We're freaking the hell out. Like 4 years ago, I was like 12 or 11. I was hysterical. We were just going ballistic. I called my sister. We were like, come and see this. Our parents were sleeping in the next room, so we got them up, and we were telling them, Mom, Dad, this car is running around the house. There's no batteries in it. There's the antenna that was on the car was already off by now. The remote controller was broken. There was no explanation why the car would keep going. And we checked. The creepiest part was, it's not like this car was high tech. It was flimsy. It was just plastic and rubber. It was like this big, but it was so badly put together. There were no wires in the car that could reason for it to be doing that. Like, there were these two little runny things hooked onto the wheels that would spin them. Like, it was kinetic, kind of. Like, it was like it would spin, okay? There were no wires. Like, there was no high-tech system in it that could make it act retarded. It was just plastic and rubber. And if there's no batteries, how is it still running? Like, there's no way to explain it. And here's where it gets creepier, where you're gonna piss your pants and die. Our parents were out, and they were getting a hoot. They were dying, like they were laughing from this thing. Like, they thought it was funny. Mom, on the other hand, she went back in the room and got her Bible. This little red car, it went up on the table. And at this point, I was done. I wish I had friends at that time. I was a lonely kid. I wish I had friends at that time, because I would have brought them over. Like, do you see this witchery? Do you see this coven? Do you see what I see, fam? And we were just there going ballistic. And my dad got the Bible, and he said, in Jesus' name, you will stop moving. And it stopped. It just stopped moving. And we were just like, and then I was dumb, and then I asked it questions like, if this is a demon, move. And it flew off the table. We were like, ah! We were all going ballistic. It rotated by itself, because we had these little cubbies near our TV. It went in there and started like trying to go up, because it's like a box, and it went in the box, climbed up the box by itself, and started like trying to go up the TV and stuff. And it was just going crazy. Like, it was going so fast, and the tires were spinning, and I was so scared at that point. So my mom, she just said, this is enough, and she took her little rotary thing, and she got it while it was spinning and threw it in the trash, and it was still spinning in there and stuff. And the next day we just threw it out. But yeah, those are the two encounters that I was leaving out. The other ones are probably for the next story time, because I don't want to give up all of the goods right now. That wouldn't make any sense. So I have to like put y'all in suspense. I'm the next little Uzi Vert. I don't know these rappers' names. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I only had 2 encounters, but my last video was so long. I was like, what is this? Like, it was like 20-something minutes. So I don't want to keep you guys here too long and scare y'all. I could add in another part, but I won't really elaborate on it. Saying is, I have hella story times. I'ma probably do like, I'ma set up cameras around my house, and y'all can see for yourselves. Creepy stuff goes on where I go. Is it spirits? I don't know. So yeah, see you guys in my next video, and I'm excited because if everything goes well, I'll be making another video today. And I want to be on my ball game because I've been gone from YouTube a lot, and I actually grew up a little bit. Just blow up. Just a little bit. All natural. I'll see you guys in the next video. I said it like 3 times already. Bye! 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 Subscribe! 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 I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Subscribe, subscribe. And the giveaway is still going on. And I know you guys are like, okay, well, when's the giveaway? You'll see once I post the giveaway. Like, just subscribe and see what happens. And give this video a thumbs up. Okay. Bye. Shout out to my non-existent haters because I'm not relevant. Thought it was over.